welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Plate Mail Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello everyone, this is Chris Buckner, the primary Dungeon Master from Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. I'm here with a very special announcement. Kate is giving birth to our first child, and we are very, very excited about this. So in preparation for this wonderful event, we actually recorded 6 sessions from the adventure series in Volo's wake. They were recorded over Zoom. We wanted to have content available during the 3 months when Kate first has given birth and we are adjusting to being new parents. So we had each member of the Knights of Roleplay be the Dungeon Master for at least one of the sessions. So we got to see a lot of different DMs, a lot of different characters, and it was really a lot of fun. We hope that you enjoy it, and we will be back with our Spacefarers campaign once we conclude with the In Volo's Wake sessions. And now, to the adventure. Hello and welcome. My name is Chris Buckner. I am the primary Dungeon Master for Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring podcast. And this episode is a special one-shot. It is from In Volo's Wake. And this is the first part, Adventure 1. And we're going to have John as our DM. So I will turn it over to him.
Hello and welcome. All right. So, we are starting off with the first adventure of In Volo's Wake for our nice little one-shots. I am never very comfortable in the DM chair, but I think I can manage it at some point here. So, I guess what we can start off with then is character introductions. Why don't we just go around the screen here and just have everybody go ahead and tell us who you are and what you're going to do. I guess we can start with Greg, since you're on my right.
Okay. My name is Alexian, and I will be playing a changeling fighter, and I have hailed from different ports, and so I am here to adventure with companions and hopes of just finding new adventures and new things as I go along.
Thrill Seeker. Perfect. You're going to fit right into this adventure.
You said Kate, we're all part of the same group, right, John? We've already been... Yep.
You're already all going to be part and parcel of the same adventuring troop. Congratulations. What you got, Kate?
All right, so Barbara Ann is a half-orc barbarian.
Again with Barbara Ann.
Yes. I don't think she's been in a podcast yet, actually.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, so basically...
She was in a battle royal, right? Is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
So she started life with a very warlike tribe. She's very statuesque, so she was recruited quickly to be a soldier and basically to serve with her tribe. She eventually came to decide that the tribe's warlike actions were not always moral, and she kind of had more of a nature type religious following where she thought she should be using her abilities to help people. So she struck out on her own at the age of 16 and has been journeying for almost 20 years since then, kind of making her name as a person who is very reliable for guard duty, escort work, serving the purpose of good, being a good adventurer.
So, all right, so somebody with a little bit of combat experience at least.
Oh yes, she's a
I
great
find
weapon
myself
fighter.
now having to come up with a backstory that I didn't come up with.
High five, Greg.
I'm going to be pulling something out of my butt right now.
There's nothing wrong with the backstory of I was bored, so I went out to go find some things. Like I said, I'm not requiring a backstory for this.
Hey, Sarah and I have theater backgrounds, so this is where we improvise.
All right,
exactly.
well,
We've been trained for this.
Keep going around the screen.
All right,
Sarah, you're next.
I'm next. Okay.
Yes, unless you want me to skip.
My
Hi.
name is Regina Phalange.
Hi, Regina.
I am a forest gnome fighter. I have lots of great tales of my military experience being a fun little gnome. And I believe in independence and fighting the man.
Damn the man!
Damn the man! No, those tall men won't tell me what to do.
Okay. All right.
Very spirited and fun to be around and would do anything for her friends.
All right. Your turn, Chris. What do you got for us? Uh-oh.
I am Kildane the Wild. I am a hermit from the Outlands, and my magic is kind of wild.
Oh no!
Crazy.
Oh dear.
And the rest of the party kind of took pity on me and took me into their group.
This is gonna go great.
I think we really want to stay away from him when he doesn't have a good day. That's for sure.
That's up to you guys to make sure he doesn't have
Wild
a good day.
Surge Fireball at level
For
1.
those that cannot see what's going on, Mr. Chris is making his hair look nutty.
That's not a bad look for you, you know.
He is nutty.
So, Chris, do you want to play by raw rules or do you want to play by our house rules?
For Surges.
I was thinking that we should probably use what we use for Sarah and the Spacefarers campaign, but maybe up the chance a little.
Ooh.
You want to play really risky?
TPK.
Okay, so what do you think? 1 to 6?
I mean, I might only play this character in this one
That's
adventure
true.
of In Volo's
fair.
Wake, so I want it to be a little bit of a higher chance of wild surges occurring. The number 6
Are you
was
going to go for the 50-50?
That'd be a bit much.
no. I was thinking 6 as well, John.
Okay, 1 to 6. That works
so 1
for
to
me.
6.
So 1 to 6. Anytime you cast a spell.
We did a 50-50
I
for
cast
me
a
once.
spell.
We're tracking the darkness.
Yeah, I want to say that was one of the fights in the playtest when you ended up either blowing bubbles or turning into a sheep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think actually both happened, if I
Both have
remember.
happened, yes.
Right.
Well, fire will be your friend here tonight.
God.
It's too bad people can't see these casts on something.
They don't need to see my ugly mug, man. Yeesh.
I am recording on Zoom. I'm recording on Zoom.
Oh, shit.
All right. So, like I said earlier, we are, for our little one-shots here, we are going to be working our way through In Volo's Wake. It has about a half dozen little one-shot adventures that we as a group are going to rotate around and each DM an adventure.
Wahoo!
So look forward to that. I drew the short straw and I get to the first adventure. So
Short straw.
I hope you enjoy it. All right. In the beginning. Oh wait, no, wrong book.
Not the Bible, John.
Nah. Well, considering how much stuff they gave me to read, no, it's not so bad. Rumors about increased monster activity and increased tourism in the area of Fandolin have brought you to this small mining and lumber town. The place was recently made famous by being described in the latest publication of Lore Master Volo Camp Getarm, a tome called Volo's Guide to Monsters, now available at your local bookstore, Wizards of the Coast distributor, or D&D Beyond. The guide described the unique hospitality of the area, and such publicity brings out the bored nobles, pleasure hunters, and thrill seekers. The scene before you paints a clear picture. Many of the buildings sport new coats of paint and new signage. Flower beds and window boxes display fresh plantings. One inn displays a banner reading, "Volo slept here," while another displays a larger banner claiming, "Volo slept better here." In stark contrast to the carefully kept buildings and grounds, garbage litters the area. Empty mugs and plates, scraps of food, torn and discarded clothing, and is that a human ear?
Ew. Right.
A young human dressed in fine clothes, covered in mud, stands from his resting place in a bed of sunflowers. He blinks at you in confusion and says, "Fetch me my mount." Before you can answer, he falls face first in the mud. So, there you have it.
I remember seeing back in the days of the last war that I was in, somebody got drunk and fell directly onto a mine. It was a messy thing, I must say. We had to pick him up for days.
That was a marvelous day. It was very bright and sunny out, and I enjoyed every moment.
What shall we do with this muddy friend of ours?
I say we hose him off and then see what happens after that.
A hose, my kingdom for a hose.
We should probably check and see if he's okay. Is he just unconscious?
Would you like to check on him?
Yes, I'll check on him.
Okay. You approach this rather muddy young individual, and he kind of stirs in his little, blows a few bubbles in the mud. As you flip him over, he kind of wakes up a little bit. Did you fetch me my mount? Yes.
I'm afraid we're not.
No.
We don't have your mount, stupid.
No.
We're not stable hands. I don't know what you think we are, but
If you're not stable hands,
what are
then
you
get
doing
me another.
here?
Then get me another drink. You must be a bar wench, obviously.
Oh, that explains.
I kind of glance to the great sword that's hanging on my back and say, I think not.
Where are we exactly, John? I mean, we're in Phandalin, right?
Yeah, you've basically just. Sorry, I should have introduced the setting a little bit better. You have basically just arrived at the town of Phandalin. You're just entering in the city.
Okay, so we're coming in the edge of the city, and we see this drunk guy at the edge of the city.
You're a little ways in. You're a little into the city.
A little ways in. Okay, it's somewhere in the town of the city. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just haven't gone
trying to
into
get my
the city.
bearings.
No,
I-
understood.
I, being as short as I am, kick him in the knee and say, "Damn you and your social norms! We are no barkeeps!"
Ah, what have you done?
Good kick.
Boy.
I get a bucket of water and pour it all over him
There we go. Touch him up.
to hold him down.
Has him down. As you dump the bucket of water on him, you notice his ear is missing.
Ooh.
Hey! What happened to your ear?
My ear?
You hear me? Should I talk
I
on the
don't
other
know.
side?
I don't know what happened to my ear.
There seems like there might have been a great, mighty story about that ear.
Oh man, that seems. I don't have my purse. on
Regina's
there.
very manly sounding.
Oh,
I would like to look for the ear.
Well, ear is easy enough to spot. you happen to spot it amongst the various refuse that you saw coming in.
Oh, I saw your ear. It's over there. Over there is your ear.
Just like a sow in.
Hey, can you hear me?
blood.
Can you hear me? It's over there. Your ear's over there.
Oh, you're a fine gentleman. Thank you. I suppose I will be needing that at some point. And he falls down into the mud again.
Ah.
Do we get the sense that he's like drunk or injured or what?
He is very obviously drunk.
Okay. Super drunk.
As you're trying to deal with this man's drunken antics, before long, a portly human emerges from a building that you can see near the center of town. He waddles over to a notice board outside the building and carefully tacks a piece of paper to it. Looking around, he spots you and peers suspiciously in your direction, then waves frantically for you to approach. Adventurers! Obviously you are adventurers. You're in need. Please, join me in the hall.
Aye, we
No
are
further
adventurers.
fanfare.
We shall help you.
He re-enters the
What's them up?
Yeah.
All right, so walk over and see what's going on. I mean, first, the guy who passed out, is he in danger of drowning or something? Or
We turn, I
Otherwise, I'd
turn him
say-
right side up.
you just
you
leave
tell
him to his nap. And
He's right side up, not face
Yeah.
down in the mud.
Did he get his
Okay.
ear?
Still near it.
he got his ear.
Okay.
We tucked it in his pocket.
Okay.
all right, so let's head over to where the gentleman has asked us to go.
Okay. Well, you enter the center of Fandalen, and it's the building that this portly gentleman came out of and went back into is obviously marked as the town master's hall. So, nice, fairly sizable doors with a nice fresh coat of paint. Welcome you in, and you find yourself in a small receiving room, or kind of a little. I hesitate to call it even so much as a council room. Really, just a few desks and a place for people to stand there in the middle. Behind the center desk, you see the gentleman that called out to you. To the desk to your right, you see another gentleman with not quite as rich clothing as his, but still has a very proud bearing. And on the other side, you see a woman in more common clothes. The gentleman in this middle says, welcome. I'm Harbin Wester. I am I was at one point the town master here, but things have gotten a little bit busy around here, so we've gotten a bit of help. Sildar Hallwinter here on my left is the one in charge of our mining and logging operations, and Trelina Stonehill here is the representative of the people, as it were.
I'm sorry, the what?
The people. Yes, as if anyway. But at any rate, who might you, colorful cast be?
I'm Kimmy the Wild.
I see. Well, I think we've found a resolution to our goblin problems. What about the rest of you?
Captain Regina Phalange at your service.
Captain, yes.
Indeed.
Good to meet you, Captain.
Captain.
Say, my name is Barbara Ann. It's good to meet you.
And I am Alexian.
Good. Straight to the point. I like that. Very well. Let's see.
You got some work for us? We need some work.
Well, as you've probably seen coming into our little town, Master Volo's recent patronage has been a bit of a boon for the town, no doubt. Unfortunately, his kind words have brought a bit of strife as well. His talk of the monstrous creatures in the area has brought the curious and, quite frankly, the mad. Many people have wandered off to get a glimpse of these creatures described by Master Volo, and we fear that harm has befallen them. We seek adventurers to track down these foolhardy people and see if they can still be rescued.
Oh, a search and rescue mission, if you might say.
They've gone mad? Is that what you said?
Well, whether they were mad before they came here or whether they were mad after arriving is really a matter of debate.
Special kind of crazy to go monster hunting if you don't know what you're doing, for sure.
going
Trilina pipes up from the
also.
side. Oh, I definitely agree. These people that have been coming into town have been rather abrasive, shall we say, to much of the rest of the thing. But of course, I still would rather not see any of them actually come to harm. So, if
When you
anyone-
say abrasive, do you mean they have been rude to your townsfolk?
some of them, it's obviously we get all kinds of people that have been coming in here, from the board lords down to the more curious common folk.
And how many of these people have gone missing from here?
Well, I'd say probably our current missing persons list has about a dozen people on it right now. But for today, yes. But right now we're only just looking for one in particular.
Who is it? Who is it?
See, let's see.
Pause while the DM checks his notes.
Pause while the DM checks his notes. Okay. I gotta get myself caught up here.
I'm changing my screen name to my character name so I can remember it.
Okay.
John was doing his intro. I saw that he wrote, DM John, be afraid.
Yes.
I thought that was cute.
Alexa. Start fighting now.
Alexian, set a timer.
I don't understand that.
Okay, DM's caught up, I think. Harbin Wester pipes up at that point and says, well, our current priority is the whereabouts of a certain Lord Merriweather that recently came through our town a couple of days ago. He came in with rather a bit of flair, as lords tend to do sometimes, self-proclaiming himself as a hobby adventurer in search of fame and glory.
Hobby adventurer. Oh,
Yes.
huh.
And of course, in his zeal to become the first adventurer to follow in Master Volo's footsteps, he just took off into the out to the east with barely any preparation that we could see.
What was this man's name again?
Seems to have Merriweather,
Merriweather.
Lord Merriweather.
Merriweather.
Yeah, he should be pretty. He should be pretty easy to spot when you see him. He was a rather slender gentleman, dressed in yellow and purple. Should stand out pretty well.
So a slender fellow dressed in yellow.
In purple and yellow.
Rhyme.
Yeah.
And how long has Mr. Merriweather not been seen?
Trina pipes up. It's been a couple of days now.
He's dead.
We haven't. Well,
Well,
He's
hopefully
dead by
not.
now.
we're hoping.
Well, you know what they say. If you
Oh,
don't find them in the first 48 hours.
Well, it's probably only been a little bit beyond that. So, we're hoping definitely to find. If you can't find him, at least some trace of him.
I
get
do
paid
have a
either way.
question, sir. Excuse me. I have a question, sir.
Of
What
course.
is so important about this Merriweather fellow?
Oh,
You
him in
mentioned
partic-
there was a dozen people that have gone missing. What makes Merriweather so important?
Well, Lord Merriweather, as you know, these lords, when they tend to go missing, they, excuse me, they places where they go missing tend to gather certain reputations that they would probably want to avoid.
It seems to me you care more about
Sildar.
the reputation of your town than this Merriweather person.
Sildar pipes up and said, well, honestly, considering all the ones that came through, this Meriwether is probably the one who's been the most, I think probably is the most likely to actually need help. So we would definitely like to find him.
He's an idiot.
As possible.
Speak for yourself, darling.
Sildar
Pipe down.
He most definitely was an idiot, but
See?
but Sildar is right. He definitely needs to be found before it brings more trouble to us.
What kind of trouble would his disappearance bring on you, for my task?
Well, lords, they have money and they know people who have money, and people with money tend to, throw their money around when they think they've been slighted in some way.
I see. Speaking of money, I know it's fine and dandy to find your missing lord, but what can we expect to get in return for our services?
Hey, how much money?
Alexian, right at the point.
Right, sure. Of course, you are right to ask. We are offering 50 gold pieces for the town's coffers, of course, and for the return of Lord Meriwether.
Each?
No. The town
cheap.
coffers, unfortunately, can't quite swing that much.
I can't help but notice your cough. Is your cough meant to disguise what you're trying to tell us? Or
Not
is
at
your
all.
cough a sickness?
No, it's just allergies, this time of year.
Can I
That's
roll
all.
to see if he's trying to deceive me?
Yeah, good. Make an
Okay.
insight check.
Don't give me the plague. I don't want the plague.
I don't think 7's gonna do it.
Man, he seems to you like just the usual pontificating of a politician.
Okay.
And the usual kind of, double speak that they do, they tend to do on occasion.
Yeah. I guess
Career politician antics.
if we decide to go looking for this guy, you told us he took off to the east. If he was that much of a braggart as you described, did he say specifically what he was searching for? Any landmarks that might help to guide us in our search?
Trilina speaks up at this point, saying, well, if he headed off to the east, then there is pretty much the only place he would have gone first, and I think the most likely place he would have gone, is a little hamlet that we just simply call Halfway. It's just a little hamlet over on the to the east, just over the just over the Sword Mountains, just located near the Crooked Forest. If he was heading to the Crooked Forest like he claimed, then he would have had to have stopped there.
How many days' journey is that from here?
Oh, not far. Passage between Fandolin and Halfway is fairly regular, although the people of Halfway tends not to come our way very often. But you'd probably get there in about half a day's walk. The pathway there is not difficult.
Okay. Did he bring horses with him or anything like that?
No, I believe he set off on foot.
A half a day to Halfway or a half a day to Crooked Forest?
The same. Halfway is located right on the outskirts.
It's Halfway. That's confusing.
Yes.
Halfway and a half day. I like it.
Yes.
All right. So, what do you all think? Shall we? See what we
Kind
can
sir, I
find?
believe our adventurers, I speak as the captain, would like to take you up on your offer.
Excellent.
Yes, Regina's the captain.
Well, after you've found Lord Meriwether, just please escort him back here for your payment.
Thank you, sir.
I give him a gracious bow.
All right.
Not that
She
I'm not
nods
already
and
at his knees.
Waves of dismissal.
She's so proper.
If he's dead and we bring back an ear, we still got the gold, right?
You're really stuck on ears today, aren't you?
Discuss that.
Well, we know where we can
He
find
said to have
Mia.
proof, so if we bring back his ear or his head or something.
We'll
Maybe.
discuss appropriate compensation.
Clothing, something. Hopefully we find a
Alive
better.
is very preferable.
Hopefully we find a better answer.
Okay, don't chip us.
Yeah. I am a man of my word.
You better be.
Yeah.
Did you just shoo us away?
Yes, he did.
I think that's the DM's way of being like, stop it, go.
Way to go.
You took the bait, now go on the trip.
Be gone with you. Go!
No metagaming. No. Okay.
Let's go halfway for Merryweather.
All right. So do we've got full rations and packs and stuff. Is there anything else we want to try to shop or find before we head out?
No, I'm good. Let's go.
I'm pretty light in my pockets from our adventures thus far. I think we best march onward.
Yeah. What about you, Alexian? Are you all set?
I think
I
I'm ready to roll. I think
mean, I don't even know if we could.
unless you have thoughts that we do need further materials before our journey.
Barbarian would probably try to poke around for either healing potions or at least a medicine kit because we have no healing in this particular group.
The healing potions
I'm-
are like 50 gold or something.
They're
Yeah,
25, I think.
I
but
only
yeah,
have 30
that's-
gold, so I don't think...
You have
Oh,
30 gold?
you got more than the rest
Holy
of us.
crap.
Yeah, I only
That
have-
might be wrong, because I had problems with my equipment management at first,
Usually
so.
you start with like 5 gold.
I
Or
have
10. I have 10. Yeah.
So we
So-
could
so-
collectively
Yeah, so
buy
I probably
half a
did something
potion.
wrong there. Don't
Yeah.
yell at me.
But medicine kits are only 10 though, and that at least helps to stabilize a person.
Kilbane has a medicine kit with him.
Okay.
I do have a question for you, John, because I didn't realize this, but the wild surges are only supposed to happen on spells of first level or higher.
Ooh, double cheese.
Oh.
Now, Sarah, when you've been playing,
I roll them on cantrips too.
you do. Okay. So do you want to keep it that way, John, for this? I mean, it's been fun having them on every spell, and it hasn't been
Yeah. And it hasn't been a major problem.
too disruptive.
Hasn't killed us yet.
Yeah,
It's up to you.
Yeah.
For the
If it's
listeners at home,
okay.
my husband just delivered me a double cheeseburger.
That looks spectacular, by the way. Very tasty.
Considering the shortness of the adventure and stuff like that, and that you'd like a good chance for it to go off, sure. Let's keep it on cantrips as well.
On all spells. Okay. Sounds good.
For
House rules for maximum boom boom.
yep.
Ellie,
Because
Or
it's
bubble
really
bubble.
fun when these things go
Or
off.
bubble bubble. Or unicorns.
Wild.
and it fits your character.
Or
Oh,
explosions.
Chris, what's your character's name again?
Kilbane the Wild.
Kilbane. Okay.
Oh,
Dear
boy.
God.
So edgy.
Gonna have to write it down because he didn't put it on his screenshot.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. How do I change my name?
You
click on the
click on the three dots.
Change name.
This says
Three dots.
rename.
Yeah, if you go to the participants list. Yeah. There
Kilbane.
you go. Okay.
I'm
well,
gonna have trouble eating this.
I mean, if you do,
It looks
Oh,
delicious, though.
jeez. Wow. I am
I mean, if
jelly,
you do-
even though I
you guys
had
do
one.
want to go pick up something, you did pass by the Miners Exchange on your way in, which carries all standard goods. And
I mean,
I
do we
don't
want to
have any
there's
money,
a small
man.
shrine there.
do we want to
Visit that.
pool resources? Are healing potions 25 or 50?
Hold
Hold on.
It does not. The Miners Exchange does not have healing potions.
Okay, figured they probably wouldn't, but yeah.
No healing potion. That's
Okay.
not surprising.
We probably could get another medicine kit.
I mean, I've got everything in my explorer's pack. I'm pretty all
Yeah.
set to go.
I mean, the medicine kit that that Kilbane has 10 uses, so that's
okay.
probably enough that if people had to take it off of him to use it on somebody else, or there's.
I have a
ways-
mess kit.
So. Yeah, everybody should. That's like your standard explorer gear. So
Oh, wait a second.
how you cook?
I have a herbalism kit, not a medicine kit. That is
Oh.
not the same thing.
That is not the same thing.
So if I pitch in 5, can somebody else pitch in 5
I'll
to get
pitch
a
in
medicine
5
kit?
too.
Okay. I guess Barbarian will hold unless someone is proficient in medicine. Anybody?
I am.
Are you actually?
Don't believe a word he says.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you really?
I'm good at medicine.
Okay. So.
He asked if you were proficient, sir.
Very.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll give him the medicine kit
Okay. So you
with
guys-
a wary look, but we'll still
All
do
right.
it.
So subtract 5 gold from.
Yeah. Let me subtract that 5 as well. Let's see. Equipment. Currency.
Okay, 5 minus 5.
Okay.
Okay. We have to choose our lifestyle thing.
I wouldn't worry about it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in the field. That's not the same as staying in town. So
Yet.
okay. So I guess we set out to the east.
All
Yeah.
right. So you set
At
out,
least.
leaving Van Dalen to the east. It's asking a couple of the locals for directions, pointed you pretty quickly to the trail that heads out to halfway. And as promised, about half a day's travel, you find yourself at a what can barely be called a hamlet by about mid-afternoon. And most of the buildings around you are obviously just, people's dwellings that you pass by. But you do quickly find your way to the little hamlet's single public building. The sign up front proudly proclaims it the Come Butte Inn. I didn't make that up.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Shall we?
All right. As you enter head into the Come Butte Inn, you find yourself in. Let's see. Oh, actually, no, there's something to read here for you. Look at that. The door to the inn is propped open by a barrel. Inside, a dozen town residents, humans all, are eating, drinking, laughing, and telling stories. Behind the bar, a well-dressed young woman pours a mug of ale with a wide, earnest smile. A handful of children scamper about, and the tavern, despite its remote location, appears to be well stocked with breads, cheeses, and dried meats. A few swords, ornamental shields, and poleaxes are displayed prominently on the wall, along with paintings of an eagle's eye view of the town built on a grassy butte. Let's do a quick check on something. Alexian,
Yes.
it becomes rather obvious to you when you step through the door that the people inside are obviously celebrating from a recent wedding, given the decorations around.
It would appear that these folks are celebrating a matrimony of 2 people in this town.
Marriage is stupid.
I
What did you
wonder,
say?
I wonder who could have gotten hooked up.
Yeah.
Well, I
hooked-
say we go find the happy couple and wish our congratulations before we set about asking our questions.
We have to.
When you well,
Yeah, we do.
Well, as you enter into the inn, you go into the inn. The hush or the talk around you kind of seems to dim as people kind of look around you a little bit curious, if not cautious. Then from behind the bar, you hear a rather chipper voice. Well, don't stand round with a gloomy look on your faces. Let me pull a flagon of our finest, and only ale. I shan't take nay for an answer. Are you part of this afternoon's entertainment, then? Smashing! Do tell us a joke or sing us a song right quick as you can. Otherwise, I'll give your buttes the boot off our butte before you can say cheery bye.
What? Is that common you're speaking?
I say I'm afraid we're not here for entertainment, but we will pay you for the ale.
Well, no. Then you can just be right on your way.
Hey, wait, I can make my staff have light on it. I cast light on it. I roll for wowzers.
Small kill. Actually, we're going to do a small skill challenge.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Can I cast light on my staff?
Well, actually, what we're going to do...
I'll tell you a tale that will entertain the crowds for days.
All right. Roll performance.
Oh boy. Let's not roll it on my keyboard. Okay. 9.
9. Actually... No, scratch that. Let me just... Do you want to actually tell this story?
Maybe.
If you can, I'll let you roll it again.
There once was a man from Nantucket. No.
I like that one.
A long, long time ago in my great journey across the forest, I encountered a beast of wild magic.
Ooh.
Wild magic! Wild magic!
The beast was terrifying. Kill me! The beast was terrifying and glowing with a beautiful aura of orange, but it also seemed very dangerous. Me and my company, we decided that this beast, who had been causing the town much trouble and strife, must be destroyed, and so we took up our arms, and I took up my bow, and we fought to the death. Many of my men were harmed. We had bleeding everywhere, but thus we set down that beast. And in order to commemorate this wonderful, beauteous occasion, the townsfolk threw a beautiful party. And there was dancing and loved ones and kissing and hailing and hurrah! So let us remember this day on your fine union. And let us remember that true love can conquer any beast.
Well done.
Wonderful.
Nice job.
Take inspiration and roll again.
With advantage?
Her first roll was part of the advantage.
Oh, okay.
Second roll is the advantage.
Well, I rolled a 7.
Oh,
So
boy.
that would make it a 6. So the first one was better.
So the first one was actually better.
Aw.
Well,
Try so hard.
you tried so hard. I know. That's a shame.
That die is
there was-
fired.
There's a round of thumping on the table and some clapping, but you can tell that your over pontification was a bit of a turnoff.
Ah. Well, Alexian decides to play some music since he carries a flute with him.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, make a performance check.
Okay.
Is this an actual skill challenge, John? Is it written into the adventure?
All right.
Yes, it is.
Ugh. 6.
6. Well, you had a few too many sour notes, I'm afraid, and...
Oh, wait. Do I include my
It's performance,
proficiency?
correct?
Which is your charisma.
Okay, so wait. All right, so it's +1, so it would be.
Well, do you have proficiency in performance, Greg? It should be marked on your sheet if you have proficiency or not.
I have.
Is there a little circle next to the proficiency that's
No.
filled in? No?
No.
Okay, so then you don't get your proficiency. It's just your ability score.
Okay, so it's +1, so I hit 6.
So 6. Okay. Well, unfortunately, you hit a few too many sour notes, and there's a small smattering of, pity applause, but for the most part, it doesn't seem to be well received.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
What's next?
John, does it give like a list of skills to use, or is it just completely?
It's all performance.
Oh, it's all performance.
Yeah,
Only
tell a joke, tell a story, sing a song. I don't care.
Gotcha. Okay, so
I can sing a song.
Kilbane's gonna cast light on his staff,
Oh,
Okay.
and I'm gonna see if I get a wild surge.
Oh no.
Okay. Well,
He's gonna wreak havoc.
Something tells me he has a specific thing in mind for this.
That's how we blew up the town.
No.
And that's
Are
how
you
the
gonna-
great
are you-
massacre wedding of 2020
Okay,
happened.
so Kilbane holds up his staff with the light on it, and he says, "So, once a long time ago, I was way out in the outlands, and I went into this really dark cave, and I couldn't see anything, but I could hear something really weird going on. So I cast light on my staff, just like I have it right now. I started waving it around. There's some kind of a monster in there that didn't like the light, and it ran away, and I was awesome. And I found a bunch of treasure, and then I left."
Okay. Well, that qualifies. Make a performance check with advantage.
Oh my god. Mine was way better.
Okay, so in the last adventure on Spacefarers, I rolled advantage, and I got a 1 and a 1. This time, I got a 2 and a 2.
No.
Wow, you guys are just so fucking.
So I got a
what's your
5.
The total is 5.
Not much better
We
than
are
I
sucking at
did.
this
Everybody's-
challenge.
Everybody, the people around in the party don't even bother trying to applaud. They're just like, what the
Did I
hell?
mention that there was an epic song written to anoint my battle?
Look, there's light on my staff. Look, it's cool.
You okay? Barbara Ann, can you rescue your people?
Oh, she's not great at this, but she's gonna try. She kind of like sighs because this is not her thing at all. But she knows
-1, honey.
some warrior songs from her people. So in this very deep voice, because she's very tall and towers over everybody, she starts singing this song, and it's kind of this very tribal. She starts hammering on the table, and you're probably loud enough that everybody would jump the first time she does it. She's drum along with this. I'm not going to come up with the song.
Oh, you know what?
But she performs this kind of tribal, very soulful warriors kind of ode type of song.
Okay, well, make a performance check.
Kilbane bangs on the table. We'll be back on the table.
No advantage on it, just make a performance check.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
if
All right. So.
What if Alexian starts playing along with her singing?
She already has advantage, Greg.
Oh, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, she
No,
doesn't.
I don't.
Sorry.
No.
So
You only get
start-
advantage if you as a person actually do it.
All right. Well, let's find out. Oh, that's not great. That's a 5.
That's a 5.
Oh no!
We're consistently 5. Well, I got 6.
She'd
but-
rather do a demonstration of strength, like pick up a table over her head or something, but that seems not what they're looking for.
No.
Do we get a second chance?
So how many successes before how many failures, John? Because we've got 4 failures and no successes.
No, that's it. That's all you get.
Oh no!
Yes, we failed.
Oh no! Oh no!
The person, the lady comes around from behind the bar and says, "Yes. Well, thank you for coming. We'll
Toss a coin to your winter.
she whispers to Regina, "Go meet me out by the well." I said,
Ooh.
"Thank you. Don't call us. We'll call you."
Very
thanks.
perplexed.
Thanks, that was fun.
outside.
Now I'm wishing I'd played a bard.
Nice. No
Like,
bars,
wow.
no healers. Oh man.
Your dice was That was pretty brutal.
Yeah, I've got to figure out which of my dice actually want to roll well tonight.
Sorcerer,
that wasn't
fighter, and what were you playing, Sarah?
We have 2 fighters.
2 fighters.
And
A barbarian and a sorcerer.
So all
Great.
That's what I said about no healers.
We're gonna be fine, Kate. Stop worrying.
I'm
You
sure I'll
don't
hit
need
us
to
with
be
a fireball.
so stressed all the time.
I'm gonna drop a fireball on us. It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
These 3 of us are tanky.
as you are ushered out of the inn, behind you, the hubbub picks up behind you with a few rather boisterous exclamations of "What the gods was that?" Rita, what kind of entertainment are you hiring?
We're the best. Shut up.
Lita, sorry, not Rita, Lita.
Regina Phalanges.
Come now. She said to meet her at the well, so we shall.
Oh.
Yeah, the well. Let's go to the well.
We shall at the well. Oh, well.
All right.
So Kilbane was a character that I played like back in high school.
Oh, okay.
That is a very edgy high school
When
name.
they first came out with Wild Mage, which I think was just another kind of wizard back then, I just thought it was so awesome that I immediately played a Wild Mage, and it was Kilbane.
Yeah.
All right, so we're out at the well.
Okay.
So you had it the well, yeah. So, so you go out to the well, and after a few minutes, the lady who's behind the bar comes out from the inn and approaches you with a kind of rubbing her forehead a little bit. Well, I don't know, knowing what kind of performance that was, but well,
It's called
At
the
least-
fly
at least
by
it
the
kept the-
seat of our pants.
yeah. Well, I suppose I couldn't have expected much better from just some roving adventurers, but at least it kept the party going. I suppose that was all that really mattered. So, are you here about the missing lordling, then? I've been trying to get the attention of those mucky-mucks in Fandalin for 3 days now. Oh, okay, so I screwed up my time. I screwed up my timeline a little bit.
So he's been missing for 3 days, you say?
It is, yeah.
Yes, Merryweather. We're here to find Merryweather.
Yeah.
Did you find his ear?
To be
Fl-
perfect,
fl-
yeah. Well,
Flamboyant guy in purple and yellow.
yes,
Who they told us about.
that would be the one.
Get it right, Barbara,
And
and
so-
it's a handsome fellow dressed in yellow.
In purple.
In
purple?
purple, yes.
It was in purple. Get your story straight.
My story is straight. I'm as sorry. Do not question me.
Barbara shakes her head and just looks at Lita. Is that her?
Insubordination will not be handled in our crew.
Shall I leave you
Barbara
guys
gives her the side eye.
to deal with this and come back in a few minutes?
No, you're fine. Continue.
No.
Where is he?
Well, that is kind of what I want to know. Because unfortunately, I don't quite have the manpower. There's just too few of us around here to go stomping around in the forest after some empty-headed dandy. But I can't help but feel sorry for the poor lad. And I'm guessing he ran afoul of the goblin tribe that's neck deep in the forest. It's all very
Tribe, you say?
Yeah. It's all very unusual, you see, because I don't normally go on the offensive like the other goblins do. And I don't have the numbers, time, nor patience to go after a fool. So I've been trying to get Fandalin to send somebody up here to go look for him. I guess they finally managed to get somebody willing to take the job.
That's us. Yeah.
Alright.
That's good.
Yes, the fellow we spoke to was rather unforthcoming with the reasons why this man was so important.
Well, I wouldn't say the man himself is particularly important, but we just don't want to have any accidents while we have all these other, keep putting me on the spot here. Sorry.
Ask all the questions.
Not like John.
I wouldn't call this man himself particularly important, and I just don't want to see anything happen to him. Yeah,
Oh, so once again, this is all about publicity.
What? I don't know what you mean about publicity. We certainly don't need any publicity around these parts, which is honestly more than enough reason to go after him, if you ask me. But
is this just about keeping face with your fancy party in there?
What kind of a person do you take me for? I just want.
Gilbane,
I'm just
stop
trying to
making
run.
faces.
I'm just trying to run a respectable inn here in our little town, and I just don't want to see people running off into the forest getting hurt.
Okay.
Which direction did he go?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Yeah, if you can point us towards the forest, we'll go look for him. And just to check one more thing, our compatriot here, I motioned to Alexia, and he said it looks like you guys just had a wedding?
Yes. Just this morning. A couple of their houses that living around here had one of their sons and daughters gotten married, which is always a occasion for celebration around here. It doesn't happen every day, you know.
Union, yes. A union is a very wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And these two people who got married, were they
Crazy?
any town
Regina stomps on Kilbane's foot.
are they any kind of important people in the town?
Well, they're important to us. All the people are important here. As you can see, we're not a very big town. So.
When you say two houses, do you have specific families within your little group here?
We have a couple. We have the Blackwings and the Honeyfoots and the Goldsmiths. They each, for the most part, they are a little bit adversarials, but more good-naturedly, really. They all,
So
hail
did a
from
Blackwing marry a Honeyfoot?
great adventurers in the area, but I don't think they have anything to do with our missing lordling.
Okay.
Oh, so the families in your area, you said they are adventurers as well?
I'm descended from... Look, are you going to go after... Are you going to go after the missing lordling or not? Or do you want
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
You can...
Just trying to figure out
Honeyfoot once.
We're just trying to figure out the lay of the land. So, all right. We'll be
John's
off
getting
soon.
frustrated.
Can you tell us what direction he went in?
Where'd he go?
That's
Where'd he
easy
go?
enough. Oh, he just went off in the Crooked Forest. But if you're looking to catch up with him,
Yes.
and she reaches over and pulls loose a loose rock in the well, and strangely enough, a little trap door pops down next near the well, leading with revealing a staircase leading down.
Oh.
This will get you to the Crooked Forest faster.
Oh,
I
that's cool.
can't say I have a story about this. Thank you, my kind lady.
Just real quick, do we get any hint of insincerity with regard to this, trapdoor tunnel, whatever it is?
Is the trapdoor tunnel being insincere? Is that what you're asking?
No, I'm asking if
She's asking
being
if she gets a
insincere.
sense that there might be a trap.
A trap.
Is she actually is sincere in saying that it will get us there faster? Or is there an ulterior motive?
I'm not even going to make you roll for that. She definitely your passive insight is more than high enough. She seems pretty sincere, both in her desire to see Lord Merryweather returned as her desire to help you get it done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we
All right.
thank you, kind madam. We hope that the celebration is great, and we wish you good tidings on the union of the two families in your town. I'm sorry, I have to play the characters.
It's fine.
You're Johnning John, Sarah.
It's Lita who's getting a little
Laughing at the
impatient.
combined Sarah and Chris trolling of John.
At least they didn't make it a wee gnome,
Yeah,
That's what I
John.
play.
John, at least you have me and Greg playing the straight edge.
No.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
I walk
We
down
go down the
door.
stairs.
Off to the tunnel, light a torch.
I go
Light a
first.
torch in the tunnel.
I go first, and
No.
I cast light on my staff.
Cast light on
I don't think that you
Okay.
should go first.
Hey, little crunchy
The tunnel.
fellow. I don't think you should go first.
I sure do. I cast light on my staff. No wild.
I beg you to
Your
cast
staff already
light.
had light lit on it.
I beg you to cast light on the top of my crossbow. No, my longbow.
So who's going first?
Me.
Yeah.
I declared myself captain. I'm going first.
Barbarian will probably follow up behind her. Oh, behind that. Is this
And
like
then-
single file or is this 10 feet wide? How big is the space, John?
It's a fairly narrow tower. It's probably a 5 foot wide staircase
5 foot.
going down, considering where it's located.
Okay.
So I vote for Regina, Barbaran, Kilbane, Alexian in the back.
I think that sounds right.
The fighters on the front and back.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Is everybody okay with that?
Do you want light cast on your bow?
Yes.
Yeah, cast it.
Okay.
Damn, no wild turn.
Yeah, yeah. Jeez.
Swear to God.
Keep pushing.
Felt worthless, and then we're going to have to rest somewhere.
Not if a fireball kills us all. All right, John, that's the order.
Okay.
Marching order set.
Marching order set. So, Regina,
Regina
Barbara,
Phalange.
Kilbane, and Alexa. There. Okay. The tunnel is. No shit. The stairs go down a little ways and lead to a short tunnel that takes you out through what is obviously a escape tunnel out to the edge of the forest at the bottom of the butte. The Crooked Forest appellation is well earned. Certain trees, like the white oak and maple, are utterly bent, while others stand tall and reach for the sky. Trees are densely packed together, making the forest challenging to navigate.
Mhm.
Can't say I've ever seen a forest like this.
It's very deceiving. What
Right.
almost
Shall we onward?
Are there any obvious tracks going in?
Make a nature check.
Oh boy.
Do you have good
Na-
nature?
No, I have decent perception. Do you have good nature?
I have decent nature.
Okay.
Do you care, John, that's usually survival?
In this, not in this particular case. This is actually written in.
I'm not trying to
Have-
split hairs or anything.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
I
I'll
have
say
decent survival. I have
say,
plus
yeah. Oh, nice. You're even better than mine. Yeah, I'd say if it's a nature thing, I'd say Regina. This is more your strength, right?
Yeah, but you asked the
See?
question.
That's.
Yeah, you asked, so you
Now
make
they're
a roll.
ogres.
Can I ask her to help me?
I have a plus.
Not in this particular case.
Oh, okay. That's not bad though. Okay, nature. 12.
It works. All right. You don't really notice any tracks right away, but it becomes pretty obvious very quickly, looking at the trees, that the oddly bent trees are obviously were forced into that way, and actually point you to through a difficult to spot track through the forest.
Okay, so
Good
Sarah-
catch, Barbram.
Yeah, these bent trees kind of seem to point the way, so I guess shall we follow it?
I will agree, and I think we shall.
Okay.
So we march onward.
You march onward down what could generously be called a game trail, but at least it is clear walking. And as you round a bend in this sparse trail, you get there just in time to see a golden maple slam a leafy branch down onto a dead shrub, while a smaller flowering tree shivers as if a strong wind had blown through it. The faintest outline of a face appears in the smaller tree's bark. Its tiny mouth opens, but before it can say a single word, the dead shrub unfolds and rises in a vaguely humanoid shape.
Oh.
Well, I can't say I've ever seen anything like that.
Okay.
Oi, what goes there?
As you call out the let's see, the large.
I'm still here.
Yes. Yep, changing camera. Camera battery. Okay. You see another of those strangely humanoid-shaped bushes kind of let go from the towering maple that where it was obviously trying to bite it and claw it and stuff.
Oh boy.
And the shrub thing that just picked itself up off the ground turned towards you, and and you see a menacing woody grin split.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Twig blights.
I should have let Alexian go in front.
And suddenly they charge towards you.
Great.
As they do it, you hear a rustling from the woods around you, and more of them start pouring out, along with one rather large thorn bush type creature.
Oh boy.
So here's where we're going to need a battle map, and we're going to have to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'll start setting up.
I'm going to need.
I'll start setting up the battle map.
Yep, I'm going to need 6 twig blights and 1 needle blight.
Okay.
And if you can get me a couple markers for the marker for the large tree and the smaller tree.
Nice.
Because they are to have them on the battle map.
Shit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
We're no longer on a 5-foot path, right?
It's widened up a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, this fight actually takes place in what could generously be called a clearing, so you have some room to maneuver.
Okay, good, because I think Alexian's gonna have to come save me.
Yeah.
Save me.
Save me.
Save me!
Somebody save.
In hindsight, the captain is wondering if Alexian as the sword wielder should have been in the front. But one of my character's traits is that she'd rather eat her own shield than admit that she was wrong. So,
Oh boy.
Well then.
That thought occurred to me that having the archer in the front wasn't the best idea, but I wanted to let the captain be the captain, you know.
Yeah.
My captain.
Trip on her
my
own 2 feet.
Just chalk it up to a learning experience.
Our faithful trip is done. Our ship has weathered every.
I'm trying to be confident and make decisions on the fly.
That's right. That's right.
A very different kind of person for me.
Right.
It's working out so far.
Well, that is.
We're not dead yet.
That's the DM who's trying to kill us.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Although he didn't wear his party killer shirt tonight, so I
No,
guess
he
that's a
hasn't
good
killed
sign.
us quite yet.
Right.
He's got the
No, I'm only wearing my plus 20
plus
shirt
20
of smiting.
shirt of smiting.
Alrighty. So, game on.
Game on.
Game on. Alright, so our initiative order is first is Barbaran.
Barbara Ann.
Then comes Alexian.
Yeah.
Then Edgelord Kilbane.
Edgelord.
Edgelord.
Then come the Twigblights. Then Regina.
Regina Phalanges.
And,
Get it right.
and the Needle Blight, who rolled a 3 on initiative, goes last.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, so Barbara, you are up.
Okay, so it looks like the closest twig blade is the one that's kind of near the rocks to my left.
Here.
Up there, yeah, up at the top of the screen. Is that probably the closest one?
Yes.
Does it have cover of any kind?
No, it's. I mean, there's.
Those rocks are difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The rocks are difficult terrain, yeah.
Okay. All right. So, seeing this crowd, oh man, would she burn the rage? I think she would. She'd be like, unnatural monsters. She kind of gives a yell, and you guys recognize that that's her hulking out. So
Hulking out.
yeah. So she quickly grabs a javelin from her back and tosses a javelin full force at that twig blight that's up at the top.
Twig blight. All right, roll to hit.
All right. So, and that'll be if it hits a d6. I don't have any d6s in these. Alright. Okay, that's gonna hit for AC 20.
Nice.
That will hit.
Wow.
And for maximum damage, so she was not messing around. So 9 piercing with a javelin through that twig blight.
Wow.
Yeah, so that you
She doesn't like
in primal
unnatural
rage
things.
and hurl the javelin with a monstrous force, which shatters the poor twig blight before it even has a chance to.
Okay.
I don't know. Lick its
And I have the feeling I'm
woody
going
teeth.
to waste my rage on this fight. Oh well.
Twig blight number 1 is
splinters.
down.
Still worth it. What's that?
John, pick up its splinters before it has
Pick
a
up
chance to
its
pick up its
splinters.
splinters.
That works, sure.
Okay. So yeah. All right.
All right. Gonna move or anything?
No, I'm gonna hold formation with my party so people don't get surrounded by nasty little twiggy things.
All right.
Swarm.
Alexian.
All right.
Do it up.
So now, do I, since I'm a dual wielder, do I attack with one hand and then attack with the offhand?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But you get your bonus on both.
Okay.
Right.
Is that a level 1 thing for fighting?
Yeah, because he's
Yeah.
a
Because it's dual
two-weapon.
wielder.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
He picked a two-weapon fighting style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, although if you hold formation and ready, then you'll only get the one attack, but you'll be staying in formation. So it's totally up to what your character would do in a fight. It's,
Let's see. Where am I? Okay.
The
I'm-
X is for Alexian.
oh.
Alexia.
No, not Alexia. Alexian.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
Alexian, Barbara Ann. How am I supposed to keep
all right,
you up
so-
together?
I'm gonna hold.
Right.
I'm gonna hold my action until a twig gets close to me, and then I will attack.
So you're taking
with
the ready action?
scimitar. Yes.
Okay, so taking the ready action.
there
Okay.
you go.
Let's see. Number 3 is Kilbane.
Killing. Oh boy.
Oh, God.
boy. God save us.
God save the queen.
Kilbane's gonna wildly shoot some fire at this twig blight.
Fire, fire, fire.
Gonna use my red die.
Red die.
Red die. Here we go.
Here we go, yo.
AC 18.
AC 18 will hit.
6 fire.
Okay.
Fire.
That poor little twig blade is engulfed in flames and crumbles
Iowa.
into coals.
Bye.
Oh boy.
Roll it.
Wild turn.
Oh boy.
Oh, I got a 7. Darn it.
Darn it.
All right.
Swear.
You moving?
For
No, I stay in formation.
Okay, so next.
Between
is
Chris
the
and I
twig
both playing wild mages, we're gonna give Kate a heart attack.
blade. Okay, so that one on the lower right. Let's see. What's their move? Their speed is 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yep, has enough to get up to Regina. And hits. Ooh, wow. You know what? I'm going to switch to a different dice too. Hits AC.
Man.
Where is it? AC 6.
That'll miss.
Nope. Okay. The twig bite on the far right can move 20. Will move 20 towards Alexian, but actually he'll double move.
Towards
Huh?
Uh,
Towards
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Sorry, Barbarian.
Okay.
Barbarian. Okay. The one on the lower left will move towards. Well, he just saw you engulf something in flames, so he's going to attack Kildane.
Oh, but he's in reach of
But he is within
Alexian.
reach of Alexian.
Okay.
Make a swing.
All right.
Skimata.
All right. So, D6.
Give him him apart.
So it's going to be 17 to hit,
That will hit.
and it is going to be for 7.
And you shatter it with a powerful, with a mighty blow.
I did not need to read for this fight. Oh well.
And the last one there will move up on Alexa. And hit. He swings at you for that. It's AC 14.
That will miss.
That will miss. Okay, that's all the twig lights that are left. So go ahead, Regina.
Okay, Regina.
Get your phalanges on.
What are the 3 things over on the right, John?
That's a monster that comes up later in initiative. The other two are the big tree and the little tree that you came across that they were attacking.
Oh, that the bad things were
okay.
attacking. Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Okay, so we've got. Okay, there's a twig light right in front of me. Nah. But I already have my longbow out, so I guess I'm gonna shoot at something at range.
With disadvantage.
At range.
Oh, yeah, but there's something within 5 feet of you, so you still have.
So it would be disadvantage either way?
Yep.
Okay, then I might as well try to hit him with an arrow.
Shoot the thing in the face. Pull some Legolas
Legolas in the
shit.
face.
Yes. Legolas.
Okay, here come a longbow. Here come a longbow.
Longbow.
Where's my dice tray? I think I need my dice tray.
You need your dice tray.
Oh, so with disadvantage, I'm not going to hit my critical that I just rolled. But it is still going to be AC 24.
Still gonna hit.
Yes, maximum damage for 10.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yep, and you Legolas it into the ground.
I rolled an 18 and a 20.
Oh,
FYI.
you critical.
Right.
Well, I didn't critical.
All right,
'cause it was...
so that other big thing on the right will charge right into Regina. It has a 30, so it
clearly
can
a
make
threat.
Oh. Barbarian's like, come on.
Jeez.
Jeez.
None of the dice don't like any of us today. Hits AC 7
That's going to miss.
with this class. No. All right. That is end of round 1. Round 2. Go ahead, Barbarian.
Yes, so I think I am going to swing on, I guess, the little guy, whip out the great sword.
All right.
So here we go. It's going to hit for AC 13.
That will hit.
Funny enough, for the same damage as the javelin, so that'll be for 9.
For 9.
Nine.
And
Except
great sword that thing into
Many pieces.
weeds.
Douche.
Twiglets.
Weeds.
Kadoosh.
Twiglets.
Kadoosh.
Sawdust.
All
The
right.
awesome paint job on the minis there, Kate.
Yeah, I know, right?
What's that?
Who did the awesome paint job on the minis?
Whatever, Snarky McSnark face.
I don't think he's
Kate.
being
Oh,
snarky.
you were
are these
being
really my
sincere.
minis?
Yes.
Are
Yes.
these-
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
am I?
Oh
I didn't
my
know that you
God.
used any of mine. I can't even tell from the video. I'm sorry. I thought you were actually poking fun at me. My bad.
No.
Sorry. Love you.
Would we do that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Arcove?
This is
Always.
actually true. It is happening, yes.
Which minis did you use? Because I'm having a
They're
terrible
the
time
twig
seeing-
lights that you made.
The twig
Oh,
lights.
the twig lights are mine. Oh, okay. All right, cool.
What are we fighting, Kate?
Right. Sure. Sorry.
Alexian,
Yes.
Alexa,
you got one right on you.
fight.
All right, I turn around and wail up on him.
Yeah,
Wail up on
that,
him.
Wail that twig light.
Wail up on him.
Retrospect should have given you like 10 of these things.
All right, so 11 to hit.
Oh, that will miss as it nimbly dodges, jumps out of the way.
Although now
But
you're
you have
offhand.
a second
You have
offhand.
an offhand.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you don't
And-
get your bonus to hit, only your bonus to damage.
Okay.
No, he gets
I'm
everything.
looking
Bonus
right
to
at
hit.
it.
He's a
When you
two-weapon.
gets-
He's
he
a
gets
two-weapon
both.
fighter, so he gets everything.
When you engage in two-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the
He has
damage
to-
of the
Right. You
He has the
always
two-weapon
add
style
your
fighter
modifier.
thing.
Yes,
Which-
that's what I just read.
Right. Your attack modifier never changes.
Correct.
If you're attacking offhand, the modifier is always the same. It's the same kind of weapon.
I thought you didn't get like your
No,
proficiency.
it's a
No,
difference-
it's just that
yeah.
you usually don't get your extra damage.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I'm screwing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
So I wouldn't add +3 to this.
No, you have
What do you
everything.
do?
It's a regular attack, Rick. It's a regular
Okay.
attack.
Yeah, same as your
Okay.
last one.
My mistake. I thought you removed bonuses from both. Under normal
Now everybody
circumstances.
attack the DM at once.
Ah!
19 to hit,
Yeah.
You're on. Yep, the backswing will do. What did the
and
job?
that's for 8.
Nice job.
And which is enough to send it flying to splinters into the trees.
I like this fighter.
Wait, look at
Fighters
those
are
damage.
fun, man.
All right. You doing anything else?
No.
Rick's like, I
Alright.
like attacking twice at first level.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously.
Kilimanjaro, go ahead.
All
Oh,
right.
then Charo.
Kilimanjaro?
Poor Charo, man.
Over here. And shoot some fire. Yay, fire! Ooh,
Uh
that is AC 23.
oh.
AC 23, that will miss.
Ooh.
No, I'm kidding. That hits.
He takes 8 fire.
Boo.
Great. He's bloody.
Nice.
Man, I totally wasted my rage. Oh,
Actually.
He's at less than half his maximum hit points.
Yep.
I'm rolling for a wild surge. Yay, wild surge!
No.
Oh.
Fireball. This is going to end really badly. TPK, and it won't be my fault.
right?
Well, then we make
We-
4 new we make 4 new characters that just suddenly walk onto the scene.
Ah.
Do we see this happening so we can move on?
Alright, here we go.
Before we get like the oh shit goes.
Red energy crackles around Kelbane.
Yes. It's like, oh.
Barbarian's
It's
like, oh
happening
no, not
again."
again.
Okay. So
Turns
Oh.
He turns
Whoa.
into a donkey.
just knock
You
it
knock, you knock the camera loose.
You glow with bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is blinded until the end of its next turn.
Oh no.
Well, at least
Any
you're far away
creature.
from us.
For how long does it last? 1 minute?
1 minute.
1 minute.
I start glowing.
Uh-oh.
It
So
sounds
you
like
blast your firebolt right at the...
he's enjoying intense like hilarity of the situation.
I see your pillbox.
He's a light bulb.
What do you hear?
You blast your firebolt right into the chest of the needle blight, and he staggers back a little bit, and then you some of the feedback from your blast kind of envelops you, and you start to glow.
Wee! Wee!
Just
Oh,
kind of,
no, not
I look
again.
at Barbara Ann and say, "Oh well."
Regina, you got a needle blight trying to nibble on you.
Num 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 num.
Chomp, chomp, patchouli chomp.
Jump. All right. Well, I still got a longbow in my hand, so
Twang.
twang. Oh my God! Would have been another critical, but it's with disadvantage.
Oh no.
So 17 plus 6 is 23,
23 hits.
and it's only going to be 3. Well, no, 3 plus 2 is 5. 5.
5. For 5. That's enough, though. The impact of the arrow hits right where its wooden sternum would be, and cracks are just too much for it. It just crumbles.
And he slowly tumbles off the battlefield.
Bye-bye, Nothic Maid.
Well then.
All right. Good.
End of combat.
Oh.
I think we better check on those trees there.
Yes.
So I will retrieve my arrows.
Retrieve your arrows?
Retreat.
Oh, boo. And I guess I'll approach cautiously the small tree.
Okay.
Yeah, the trees that were being attacked, right?
Trees that are being attacked.
Oh.
I'm cautiously approaching.
You approach the tree, and the little treeling thing kind of turns to you and says, "Oh, thank you very much. Those little blights have been becoming a bit of a problem lately. I'm Tinus Redbud, and
Tennis?
Tinus, T-I-N-U-S, Tinus.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Redbud?
Redbud, yes.
Small, good tree.
Don't look at me. I didn't make up the names.
Okay.
This is here.
I'm
see,
looking
there.
at you. I'm
Tinus
staring
Redbud.
at
I
you.
can't guess it.
Staring at you. Staring at you. You. Well, Tennis Redbud, can you tell us why those bites were chewing on you?
Oh, probably because I look tasty. It happens like that. But
I understand the feeling. I look tasty too.
if you say so. No, but it seems that these there's been a lot of these blights appearing in the forest lately. It's in fact there's been a lot of things appearing in the forest lately. Ever since that ever since that wizard came through our area, it's been
Wizard?
Yeah, he was a long time. It was a little while back, but
Volo?
ever since, I don't know his name, but ever since he came through here, there's just been a increase in other humans coming through and just stomping around the forest and making all kinds of racket. And they've woken up all the blights and somehow gotten all the goblins all riled up. I don't.
So this increase in human trafficking.
No,
You
not
think-
traffic, not the traffic.
Wow.
Wow.
Did that on purpose. This increase in human traffic. You believe that it is the reason that the creatures in the forest have been more at unrest?
It's all that we can figure. So it's just.
And who is your friend here?
Oh, that's it. He's just a tree I woke up to help to protect me. You can go him
You wake up trees.
on occasion if needed to.
That's
Oh,
cool.
I don't like to do it every day. They tend to. The trees are usually quite happy staying asleep, but
You must be blessed with some very wonderful magic.
Most treants are, yes.
And what is your name, sir?
The Tinus Redbud.
And have you seen a strange-looking man kind of come through here on like a few days ago?
Handsome fellow, just in yellow.
And
purple.
Just
Yellow and purple.
yellow and purple. Yes, there was a rather odd fellow that did come through here. He didn't stay long. He just kind of did what all the other humans did: is make a lot of racket, trample on a few bushes, and continue on down the path in that direction. And Tinus kind of leafily waves a branch.
Gleefully, that's a new word, John.
How does a tree ant
Gleefully.
wave?
Yes.
How does a tree ant point?
So we are getting valuable information from this talking tree.
That is cool. I like that.
Yep.
It's an ent.
It is a
Maybe
trick.
an Well, we thank you for your help, Tidus. Is there anything else about this man that you may have found interesting to us?
Oh, I don't know what would be interesting to humans, but if you're looking for him, that's where he is.
Okay.
Before you go,
Yes.
and thanks for helping me out. A little bit ways down that path where he went, you'll find a little hollowed out stump with all the people walking around in this area. I've been trying to do what I can with me and my friends to keep things cleaned up, and we've just been dropping some things in there. You might find something useful.
Oh, well, we thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, good, sir. You keep up the good fight.
Sure.
And we march off.
You.
Or, ma'am,
Right.
my good tree. Plant on, planter.
Flavio.
Yeah, Barbara
I go over and check out the
nods
stump.
her head respectfully to the tree and moves on down the path.
We go
Okay.
check out the stump.
Looking
So you
for the
head on
stump.
down in the direction that
What's the booty?
Titus
Get the loot.
indicated. And
He's on down.
And
he's
a little
on
bit
down
farther
the
down, you
road.
do indeed find the stump. Inside of it is kind of
Are we
mostly
stuffed?
useless refuse, but you do find 15 gold pieces and a potion of healing.
Yay.
All right.
You need it right now because
Alright.
none of you took a hit.
I'll.
I
I guess I can wear the potion unless somebody else wants to.
I'm fine with that.
Most tanky, so
Sure,
probably
sure.
most likely to be free to administer it. So okay.
Sure.
Onward.
Downward. All right. The day.
Alexian, I think you should take up the front this time.
Probably a good idea.
Lexian, hello.
Yes.
Is it still a 5-foot path, or are we at like 10 feet now?
It's still pretty much a narrow path. I mean, it's a fairly
Okay, so
crowded
Lexian, me, and then Kilbane, and then Regina.
So
Landing.
Okay.
should we have our weapons drawn just in case?
I'm keeping my bow out.
You could keep a sword out because then you
Yeah.
can draw the second one with your flourish. Yeah, that's
That sounds like a plan.
yeah.
Onward.
All right, everybody who's keeping a weapon now, make a dexterity check.
Really?
Really?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
What? I'm keeping a quarterstaff out. It's basically a hiking stick.
That doesn't count then.
Okay.
Let's see.
Wow.
19.
So this includes my proficiency bonus.
No, just a straight up dex check.
Just
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Plus
dex
my
check.
dex.
dex
Okay.
check. Okay, yeah.
So that would be 13.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, y'all managed to keep your weapons from getting tangled up in the underbrush.
Oh, okay. I see. The brambles of.
I'm carrying a big stick. It's a stick.
I've got a
Oh,
bow tucked under my arm, dude. You know.
our little pyromania over there.
The day
He's human,
continues- Yeah, the day starts to darken a little bit. It's not quite dangerously dark yet. As you approach along the side of another cliff, and further down the cliff face, you can see from where you are the glow of a fire underneath an overhang that sticks out from the cliff.
Okay.
Let's see. Everybody make perception checks.
Oh, I should keep that.
15.
Ah! My passive perception's higher. Actually, no, it's not. It's 11.
22.
Okay. Nice. 13 for me.
13 for you. Okay, you all don't have too much trouble. From under the overhang, you can't quite make out what's being said, but you can hear a sort of a bit of a raucous.
Oh, okay. Like people are having like a not like a campfire type deal.
Like a party ruckus or like an argument ruckus?
Strangely, it's both a little bit rhythmic and a little bit antagonistic.
So it's a little country and rock and roll?
Yeah, it sounds like a goblin party.
Yeah,
doing no good things.
No good things.
Let's go kill them and take their ears.
Well, if there's no good, let's go get rid of some no good.
Yep. So, switch the quarterstaff for my great sword and start to cautiously approach.
We should try to be stealthy.
Tread lightly.
Let's try to sneak.
Tread lightly, party. Tread lightly.
If you want to try to sneak, you can all make a sneak check with advantage.
No one's sneaking.
With advantage, huh?
With advantage?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Why
Greg,
not?
are you wearing the chainmail? Because that might give you.
Yeah, I am. So if I roll 2, I take the
regular?
lower of the ones.
Yeah,
You just roll a straight check.
Yeah.
You roll a straight check.
You do it straight because the advantage that John's giving you is discounting.
It's just a
your
normal
disadvantage, right?
roll. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't take the chainmail, so.
Ugh, I don't.
That's right. What'd you get?
9.
9.
9.
Greg and I get 9.
9.
I got a 16.
16. Regina?
I got a 19.
19. Okay. Surprisingly,
Kilbane.
Greg and I got 9s.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly, despite slipping a little bit on the rocks here and there, you actually managed to approach the side of the underhang without drawing the attention of, you guessed it, goblins hanging under there. Surprisingly, as you duck down behind some rubble on the side of the overhang.
To Barney or Betty?
Yeah. You look across the... cute. No. You look across to the other side of the overhang, and there you see a rather pale-skinned, slender gentleman dressed in dirty yellow and purple striped silks, ducked down behind some rubble on the other side.
Oh, okay.
He wears a crumpled hat with a large feather emerging from the brim, and his disheveled appearance cannot hide his noble birth. Unfortunately, his soft leather boots, which are covered in mud, are not well suited for traipsing around in the forest. In fact, he is balanced so precariously on the sharp rocks near the hill's edge that the Lord may trip and fall at any moment. The sharp crackle of a roaring fire draws your attention. Just in under the overhang, a pair of goblins hop around a large bonfire, chanting and shrieking. Other goblins rummage through a sack made from the same yellow and purple material as the noble's clothes. They slap and punch each other as they attempt to see what is in the sack.
Always fighting over a sack. Well, I suppose one of us should go save that dimwit from his own fate.
Well, that probably will take all of us to go.
We want to just rush out and take
speak
them.
Goblin?
Oh man, I didn't even do languages. I don't even know what I get.
Then that's a no.
Yeah.
I have dwarfish and elfish.
Okay.
I have
Guess not.
Draconic. Do goblins speak Draconic?
No, they speak Goblinish.
Yeah, I've got common
Okay.
and orc. That's all I've got.
I've got minor illusion. I can communicate Simple ideas with small or smaller beasts.
Okay, so we should just ambush him. We should just launch a bunch of attacks at him.
Bad idea.
What? Why?
What?
I don't know.
Barbara Ann rolls her eyes at you guys and roars as loud as she can and springs out with her great sword up over her head.
We have to save this guy.
What if the dimwit falls off the cliff, Kate?
I don't. It wasn't. It was just him falling in the rocks to make noise. I think that's all.
Actually,
he
have
was.
the map.
Was there a cliff? I did not.
Nope.
It's on the edge of a cliff, I thought.
We have.
No, they're under a
this
cliff.
is back. Yeah, they're under an overhang here. You approach from over here. Mr. Lord guy is over here.
Ah.
Yeah.
So he's just in danger of making a lot of noise, not
He's
falling
in
off the
danger
cliff.
of drawing attention on himself.
Okay.
Yeah, which.
Well, then let's.
So Barbara Ann decides to draw the attention.
All right, she made
So
her
we're trying to
decision, so
surprise
we gotta
attack
go.
Yep.
But surprise attack them. Okay, as Barbarian jumps out and screams, make an intimidation check.
Okay.
I'm sure she's very intimidating.
She is 6'3", so yes. Okay, that'll
I'm
do
like
the
3'6".
job.
So
So she gets automatic intimidation because she's a half orc. 19.
19. Okay, on that, let's see.
sweaty ears.
Okay, with another loud primal bellow, all the goblins under the cave turn and start, and they suddenly, in seeing a very large and very well armed creature come charging at them, they completely freak out and just bolt in every direction.
Fear,
Good
Barbara.
job. Yeah.
Take inspiration for that,
And Barbara Ann, and stay away!
Take inspiration for that, Barbara Ann. We're
Oh,
avoiding
cool.
the fight.
Yay. Bling! I love how it's a little sunshine. It's like ding!
I'm
Unfortunately,
inspired.
your intimidation was a little bit too successful, and Lord Merryweather, and you see Lord Merryweather turn and start to try to scramble up the rocks on the other side.
She
Wait,
drops- drops it to
kind sir!
She puts the sword. Merryweather, we're looking for you. Come
So,
back
wait.
here, you fool.
What, really? Oh, that is
Really?
marvelous news. Oh,
Come back down,
no
stupid.
idea. The trials and tribulations I've had to face out here. It's been utterly horrid, but grand adventure, I must say. So who are you all, then, anyway?
I'm Captain Regina Phalange of the Royal Guard.
Captain Felina Phalange. Good to meet you.
Harbin sent us to get you.
And these are my traveling and
yes.
adventuring mates.
I did meet that gentleman as I passed through Fennel, lovely chap.
Yeah.
Yes, we were sent to make sure that you were all right and retrieve you back.
Oh, now she's
Oh.
British.
Right? Me.
Here we are. No. Well then, let me just collect my belongings over here, and we can be off then. I'll tell you all about my harrowing adventure on our way back.
Oh, I
Good luck.
do love a good story.
Do we have any sense of whether it's a good idea to try to leave the woods now that it is dark out?
It's
Or
not
is it
dark. It's just
not dark yet.
It's not dark.
All right.
It's just
Okay.
it's like it's not even twilight.
Do we have
It's
time
just,
to
It's just
get-
getting into late afternoon.
Do we have time to get out before it gets dark based on the time it took us to hike in?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Sitting here, we don't have to do
Alright, yeah,
you don't have to
same.
fight anything. You don't
Yeah,
think.
let's
and-
get out
And we
of
know
here.
the shortcut back.
Yeah.
And we do know the shortcut.
What, you're not going to give us a reward?
But we haven't gotten back to civilization then yet, old chap.
All right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I tell him I am Alexian the Pale.
Good to meet you, Alexian. And the pale certainly matches. All right.
All right. So,
All right.
back to the Hamlet.
So let's put Merriweather in the middle of the marching order, probably, with me and Alexian bringing up the front again.
So we're headed back to Phandalin, right?
So you head
Well, back to the Hamlet first, right?
Well, yeah, but then on to Phandalin.
Yeah, if it's dark, though, we might have to stay overnight. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so the party lines back up and heads back along the path that they followed on the way back to halfway. On the way, Lord Eric Merriweather, as he is more than willing to proclaim himself, regales you with the harrowing tale of his adventure in the Crooked Forest. It seems that soon after he made his way to the forest, he managed to get himself lost while attempting to follow Master Volo's trail, and so took shelter in this, what he thought was an abandoned cave. Well, you see, unfortunately, it turns out that it wasn't so abandoned as it first appeared. I wasn't in the cave too long when I was set upon by those beastly goblins like that. Well, they seemed to not to take a liking to my presence, and immediately tried to attack me, I can only assume to eat me or something. I managed to slip away, but in so doing, I had to leave behind all my possessions. And it was just as I was trying to figure out a way to get them back that the lot of you managed to come in and to my rescue. So again, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
There was no trouble.
Yeah, whatever.
Barbara may or may not fully believe his tall tales.
And
She's trying to be nice enough.
And Alexian says to him,
She might be side-eyeing.
perhaps next time you will look before you take up residence in strange places.
Oh, no. Well, next time I'm just going to bring a bigger sword. That should take care of those ruffians in no time.
Yeah.
Yes, I think a bigger sword is definitely needed. Something more expensive. With
Barbara kind of puts a hand on Alexian's shoulder as they walk and just shakes her head
In
so
my
he knows it's not
military-
worth
that would be very intimidating. Don't
In
you
my
think?
vast military
He's too
experience, my
pompous.
sir, I would not say a fancy, expensive sword overweighs the practice and skill of using it.
What she know? Of course,
And then Barbara Ann rolls her eyes at Alexian.
Nice expensive sword that we have that's paid a lot of good money on. That's gonna be a whole lot better than some cheap little blacksmith cast off. It's gonna do a world more difference.
You should just stay home, buddy.
I'm really tempted to do something really weird right now.
Oh, no.
The half smile to Kilbane.
I'm doing a terrible job of having a 16 charisma, by the way.
16 charisma.
Jeez.
I guess if you creep everybody out so they want to stay away from you, that's
Yes.
more of a charisma.
Right.
That
Well,
was
You're like
It's more
that
important.
You were a
curmudgeon.
hermit, right?
You're
Yeah,
the
it's more important to be
curmudgeon,
crazy.
curmudgeon guy from Up that, like, no one wants to go to their house, but
Well, you did say Kilbane had a hermit background, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You
well,
should
that
look
would
at
make
the-
him want to limit the amount of people around him.
Look at
so.
the campaign and look at the character picture he chose, and that
Oh,
should tell
well-
you everything you need to know.
Anyway,
I saw it earlier today. I was like, oh boy.
Okay.
But
So,
continuing.
It's
Wait,
so,
what's Regina
son
gonna
is-
do?
the sun is set.
Regina pulls out a dagger and pins him up against a tree all of a sudden.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
no.
To his throat.
Say, good woman, what you
Well,
doing?
I do say,
This is an
you
expensive jacket.
may not want to underestimate the blacksmith cast-offs, as they could kill you just as quickly.
All right. You've made your point, good woman. Thank you. Please.
He sheathes her dagger, brushes
Barbara
off the
Ann.
dirt from touching him,
Raises
and
her
continues
eyebrows.
to go on.
She's the captain.
Adventurers are such
where's the
volatile
Tennille?
people.
You're my Tennille. I'll be the captain. You be my Tennille. Sorry, John. Go ahead.
Sorry.
So you make it back to halfway without any further incident, as the sun is starting to inch towards the horizon. And it's easy enough for you to find Lita in her role as the innkeeper / barmaid / pretty much everything in the city. She is, of course, grateful for the rescue, and just as an added bonus, let's see. She grants you. She hands over an extra 25 gold pieces for her peace of mind.
25. Okay.
Yep. So, I mean, okay. You may not be very good at bards, but you seem to be fine enough adventurers to be able to get a job done.
Why, thank you. It was our pleasure.
I got a room set aside for you, so if you need a room for the night before heading back to Fandalin.
Indeed, we shall.
Seems like a good idea. Thank
Sounds
you.
good. Yeah.
Okay. So,
I'm feeling thirsty. Perhaps a stop in the bar would be quite appropriate.
Ale and dinner.
Sure.
A fine ale would be fine, sir.
Yeah.
A bit of ale and a bit of dinner. I can scrounge that up for
That's
you.
wonderful. Thank you.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Nom nom nom.
No. Okay. So y'all get a long rest. Not that
Yay! Well,
you
recover my rages. That's
Yeah.
nice to have. So confirm. Click.
need it. All right.
I'll
And
punch
in
it
the
in
morning-
just cuz.
In the morning, Lita bids you farewell as you head back to Fandolin. Back at Fandolin, let's see. Lord Merriweather once again thanks you for the return to civilization, and for his thanks, he reaches into his backpack and he hands over what he claims is a potion of climbing.
So Merriweather gives us a potion of
Lord
climbing.
Merriweather, yep.
Okay.
Gives Regina a bit of a side eye and makes
We'd have to be a downward side eye. She's quite short.
he kind of squats down and gives you the side eye, and then
Beats a hasty retreat.
pretty much, yeah, at this point. And
I guess she really couldn't have tried to cut his throat. She might have threatened to cut off his balls.
Oh, boy.
Just pin the hip of his pants to the tree.
Yeah.
The thought occurs that she could probably ride on Barbara Ann's shoulders if she wanted to. The dichotomy is quite amusing.
Cut off his ear.
What is it with you and ears? Anyway.
And then, of course, meeting back with Harbin Wester, he turns over his promised 50 gold for the return.
Okay.
So how much does that give each of us?
Is the end of the adventure.
Oh,
Oh.
Wow.
Yay! Good job, John.
Yay,
Nice.
we rescued the fairy boy.
Yay!
I guess I didn't waste my rage.
It's the end of chapter 1.
How much was the gold? It was 50 plus the extra from him was 25.
25.
50 and 25. You got
And 15 from the tree
And
stone.
another 15.
Yeah, another 15 from the tree stump.
So 15 plus 25
So it's 100.
is 34.
Mhm.
No, it's 90. 15 plus 25 is 40. Plus 50 is 90.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
90
You also got a
divided by
potion of
4.
you also
Yep.
got a potion of climbing and a potion of healing.
Okay.
I'm fine with it staying in like a party fund or whatever, but you know.
Sure, that's fine.
Let's see. 90 over 4. Oop. Does it divide evenly?
We'll just keep it in a
No,
party
it'd be
fund, Kate. Just
45.
put it in a party fund.
Maybe
Okay.
22 and a half divided by 4.
Yeah,
but-
I'll track it. I had tracked the first 15 from the tree stump, so can I note that?
There's post credits.
Is there anything else of note, John, before we sign off?
As far as the adventure, nope. It's just the post-adventure experience awarding. If we're gonna do that for these characters, So,
Yeah, I mean that'll depend on if people want to play different characters or not.
Yeah, that's the question. Yeah. So,
but thank you very much, Sean. You did a great job.
Yay!
Thank you very much.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Thank you to all the listeners. Everybody, have a good one. See you later.
Be safe.
Bye.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.